Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, The Shadows of Arm. And when last we left off, be it through my strategy or luck, most likely more luck than my strategy, Verkrag has fallen. We fought him in combat to get revenge for all the meddling that he did in our life, and we triumphed. We got the awesome sword that he was holding on to that we can't use because it only really can be used by a paladin, and we got some red dragon scales, which we're going to have forged into powerful armour. To do that, we're going to have to go all the way back to Athkatla to the Docks District, where there's somebody that can help us with that. Let's go. We have made it. There was no combat to be fought, which is good. And there are loads of people, even here, that we can talk to that just provide a bit of flavour, like that ruffian there. Let's actually talk to the ruffian and see what the ruffian has to say.
I can break an arm or a leg for a copper or two.
You doesn't look like you belongs in the docks, surely. There's people here that'll rob you blind quicker and looks at you. Thanks for the warning, but I'm sure we'll be fine. After all, we're a highly armed and very well armoured group of adventurers. There's also a merchant here that you may overlook if you didn't highlight over him to see that he has a unique name. This person here, Jahaboam. Let's talk to Jahaboam.
You'll find no better prices in Arm. I guarantee it.
Oh there, I have worked long and lonely hours, and it is good to see a friendly face. Care to see some of my trinkets and far-flung wares? Something special, something plain, whatever you wish for in these uncertain times, I can make accommodation. Just say the word, and all manner of wonders is at your disposal. And don't overlook the mundane. Bread and butter sales, they are. Yes, let's see what you have. He has quite a few nice things. Potions of improvision, heroism, healing, a scroll of protection from cold, and a lot of mundane weaponry. Not bad. We don't need any of those things, but somebody here who can just sell them? Quite useful. Let us leave and head over to here, because I think the person that we're looking for is over here. Hopefully. I never really talked to this person that much at this point in the game. You don't often have things that they're especially interested in. Now, there's a ruffian there, an Ikert there. You're not the person I'm looking for. The person I'm looking for is there, Cromwell's house, though we will speak to Ikert and see what Ikert has.
Have a look at my wares. I trust you'll find them all in satisfactory condition.
Good business to you, my lady. Ikert bids you welcome to my humble establishment. You are new to the docks, yes? Might I ask your name? I am Terry Coleman. Well met, Terry Coleman. And a pearl to you. My poor business likely has little to offer you, but you are free to look around, if you wish. Yes, show me what services you have. As it pleases you. With all the thievery here, I'm afraid I have very little. My hope is, of course, that there is something to match your needs. He has some weaponry, and some armour, and a couple of potions, and another scroll case. Well, I'm not going to say no to a third one of them. Definitely not. I also need to get that learned at some point, and I might as well sell these darts of +1 and darts of stunning. Why not? Get a little bit more money, because we're going to need it. We need to go over to Cromwell's house. I thought Cromwell had a store here. Nope, the store is over here. He's going to be making us some things, and we're going to be coming back to Cromwell a number of times in this game, as we collect more and more goodies, and while I'm thinking of it, there's something that we will be able to assemble eventually that we only have one piece of that will get identified. This is one part of the Gessen bow, a powerful short bow created by Gessen Khan, and used on its own creator when it was stolen by the Shadow Thieves. Legend relates that the bow fires bolts of lightning instead of arrows, and it has been highly sought in the past by Shadow Thieves for use by their assassins and by cowled wizards for study. What we don't have for that right now is the string. We might find that on our travels throughout the game. And there is A fisherman just standing there. We'll talk to him later. Here is Cromwell. And are we going to be talking to you in some detail?
What you want.
Your chattering's starting to wear on me nerves.
Who's there? Some girl human wandering in my smithy, I see. I rarely get visitors with the blistering heat and all. Something I can do for you, girl? Who are you? My name be Cromwell. Now mayhaps you'll tell me who ye are, aye? I am Terry Coleman, if you really must know. Nay, I care not. But you're in my smithy, and it be only polite. Now, Terry, be there something you need from an old dwarf, or does you just like the smoke? What sort of smithing do you do? I've made armour from the scales of a basilisk, a helmet from a cockatrice, items to put fear into the hearts of the bloody gods themselves. Ha! All of me work be done from commissions. Give me the ingredients, and I can forge an item of power sure enough. 'Tis a good living for a smith of me skills. What sort of things would you need in order to make something? Well now, that depends. Rare scales or husks mayhap, or a magical metal I could forge. Even the pieces to a larger item can be repaired. My skills are many. Do I have anything you could forge into something then? I couldn't rightly say. Let me have a look into your goods then. A minute of rummaging and I'll know for sure, aye? By all means, take all the time you need, Cromwell. What's this? Some kind of scale from a beastie, aye? Ah, scales from a red dragon, a beast of the dread flame. It shall make a grand suit of armour if you wish, me friend. Does that hold your interest? What's involved in that? Two things, me friend. It will cost ye 5,000 gold pieces for the work, no less, and without an apprentice, you'll have to stay here a full day and help me run the forge. This is a great deal. You'll see why. That sounds fine. Let's do it. As you wish. For such a commission, we can start on it right away. No sense in wasting time, then. It'd be best if we just get to it. Some time later. He's got some magic to his smithing. Either that, or he's attacking a fire for no reason. It's more likely he's smithing. At least we hope he's smithing. And that's breakfast sorted. Really? No, I'm jesting.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Well, there you go, me friend. Use it well, and if you comes across anything else of interest, you knows where to bring it, aye? We have gained this. Red Dragon Scale. Dragon Scale armour is light of weight, strong, and resistant to fire. Because of its properties, it is much sought after, but finding, let alone slaying, a powerful ancient dragon is near impossible. It is usually easier to search for an existing suit, such as this one. One should be careful wearing it near dragons, however, particularly red ones. Fire resistance, 50%. This would have been very useful when we were actually fighting Furkrag. The armor class of -1 is the main draw, though. This is a powerful suit of armor. Our full plate is armor class 1. We can't wear this, however, because of overlapping magical effects, and I think it's worth taking off this ring so that we can wear the suit of armour that we made from the scales of the one who tormented us so. Our armour class has improved to -6, and our fire resistance has improved to 90%. And we get to wear this ring permanently now. As for this ring, we could give this to someone, although I don't quite know who would be able to wear it right now. Can you wear it? No, you can't. Can you wear it? No. Can you wear it? Yes, you can wear it, and your armor class currently isn't going to get any better for it, but you are wearing it. I think we'll put this sword in here for now. As for the full plate, we can hold on to it. It's not the worst thing in the world to have. we're pretty well armoured, really, considering. Full plate +1. The ring really isn't going to make much difference. I'm just trying to work out if it would. But no, the ring is not that useful for you. This, by the way, studded leather armour +2. Forgot to get that identified before. Let's see if there's anything else you can work on.
Me timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
A good evening to ye, my friend. Good to see ye back in my forge, it is. Be there something that you need? Cromwell is far more friendly to us because we have already given him a commission. Let's see if we have anything else that he can use. I couldn't rightly say. Let me have another rummage. What's this? Some kind of scale from a beastie, aye? You've the husk of an ankeg, I see. A comrade in Beragos taught me to make a fine suit of armour from the beastie. Would you like to commission a suit? We know who he's referring to. He was somebody that we talked to quite a bit in Baldur's Gate 1. What's involved in that? 2 things, my friend, the same as before. 5,000 gold pieces, and you'll have to stay for a full day. We're not so interested in this time, because we already have a suit of full plate for Vaconia, so I think we'll pass. No, I don't think so. I think I'll be going now. Another time then, my friend. Cromwell wishes ye a fair journey. We'll hold on to the ankeg for now, just so that we have it just in case we need it. But I don't think there's anything else we can really do with Cromwell. So we'll leave. And we'll go talk to this fisherman. This fisherman is just standing here, looking at the waves.
Good business to you.
There be some manner of nobleman down by the docks. Can't believe he don't recoil from all the fish being brought in. Strange one, that. Oh? Let's go and see if we can find this person. Also, there's this area here we can go into. Ah! It's a back entrance to here. Fair enough. We learned something there. That we could have very sneakily left that way instead of backtracking through the guild house. Something good to know. There's also somewhere here that I want to explore briefly before we head away from the docks and go and do other things. Do you remember this tavern that we went to briefly before we got rid of Jaheira? Well, there's dialogue to be had and a place to explore.
Yes.
And speaking of exploring, we're going to be getting Edwin ready for combat, because combat will be had here, I'm sure. Also, Terry looks really awesome in that armour. She'd look even more awesome if she was wearing the helmet that Corgan has, but I think for now it's best to leave her with this one. It just has so many cool things about it. Let's go and talk to the proprietor of this establishment, the Thumb.
It's a cold and dreary day when the Thumb can't extend a bit of hospitality to his guests. Come, enter and be welcome at the sea's bounty.
And don't be minding the hook here. It be a little present from me seafaring days. I take it your name is Thumb? It be more proper to be calling me the Thumb. Thumb alone just don't be sounding right. Named after the hook here, naturally. Let me guess, you were a pirate captain once? The Thumb were near a pirate. Sailed the exotic merchant routes in the west. Retired here after I met the wee beastie now mounted o'er me bed. What manner of place is this? Well, call me an idiot, but I always thought I had myself a tavern here. Got some rooms upstairs if you need. Beat sleeping it off in the street. I'd like a drink. Wouldn't we all, mate? I'll be having all the finest sorts of mead and ale. And if I end up having to toss you in a room upstairs, it costs you extra. Now you can get all manner of rooms here, and after defeating a dragon, I feel like we deserve one night of luxury. A truly luxurious experience at an equally exorbitant price. Beds filled with the softest down, draped with the finest Kalimshan silks and linens. Nearly as restful as a week in a lesser room, though who but royalty could afford the cost? We can. And it was a fine rest indeed. You can also buy various ales and get rumours. we're not going to right now. What we are going to do is we're going to go over here for no reason whatsoever, because just like the other tavern, there is a hidden door here. It doesn't, however, lead to a lich. It does lead to something interesting, though. Let's go in.
If you say so.
Hey,
What? Some lout has discovered our hideout here, has she? Blast! I paid that bloody thumb good money for secrecy. Kill the bloody spy, mates. I'll have no word of this leaking out. And so, we're being attacked by pirates. It's okay, we can deal with pirates. We have fireballs. They could certainly try and take us out, but they're not going to do that well. Here's a pirate captain and another pirate. If you don't come closer, we're just going to be firing another fireball at you, you know. And you did not come closer. That's a pity for you, because you're about to get another fireball. We'll deal with the pirates here, and one of them has a... Uh-oh! We have just found a wizard, and wizards are, as we all know, a pain. Let's just quickly haste here and get you to move forward and get you to start shooting this wizard with some... Yep, that's why I was worried. That's why I was worried, because of spells like that. Let's quickly deal with you and deal with the wizard. We can... ooh, we got a level up there. That was Hexac getting a level. We can deal with these two now. They don't deal too much damage. It's the wizard, as usual, that is the danger. And we're victorious. Our rewards are kind of minor. We have a longsword there that's magical. And I don't even think... Nope, you don't even have anything. We should definitely check to see if there's any trap guarding this pool of water. This pool of water that has 1,100 gold in it. And a pearl necklace. And some pearls. This is a fine way to get a little bit of pocket change while you're looking for money to pay to either the Shadow Thieves or the other group.
I'm watching your back.
Speaking of rewards, we gotta level up. Let us do some leveling up. And we pretty much got all of the open lock and find traps that we'll ever really need, I think. So, why don't we get a little bit of something else? Why don't we actually get some move silently and hide in shadows? It seems like a good idea to invest in at least a little bit of this so that we're better at it. There we go. And we'll wait for the party to recover. Hexac gained a special ability. Dominate. She actually has quite a few abilities, like Blood Drain, Children of the Night, Domination, and Set Snare. As for what this is, it's a longsword +1. It's not that exciting.
What is it now?
What now is that we're going to leave, and maybe we can talk to Bathum about this little hidey hole. Maybe he has something to say.
It's a cold and dreary day when the thumb can't extend a bit of hospitality to his guests. Come, enter and be welcome at the sea's bounty.
Nope, he has nothing to say about what we found. Ah, if it don't be a familiar face. You've returned to the sea's bounty, and my thumb does bid you welcome. Does ye have a bit of thirst, aye? No, actually, I'll be leaving again. But thumb would tip his hat to ye. But I nearly took me eye out doing that, so you'll have to forgive the lack. Come back again. The sea's bounty welcomes all. I am sure it does. And it's raining. Well, we picked a good time to decide to leave. We could wait until morning. It's certainly an option.
Very well.
But there's something that we could go and have a look at, I think. We have a certain body in our bag of holding that may be used to open up the way to somewhere interesting. Mainly to the sphere that's appeared in the slums. Oh look! We have combat! We have some thugs that have foolishly decided that they can take us on. Go ahead! There's only 4 of you after all, and you really aren't doing very well at finishing us off. I mean, you're certainly trying. I don't think you've actually managed to hit us yet, and you're panicking. As well you should, because you're trying to mug us. I mean, you tried. In fact, speaking of this happening, there's something I want to show off. We are actually not going to go to the slums, we are going to go to the Bridge District. And we're being attacked by some enemies. Let's see about dealing with these, shall we? I didn't anticipate this happening, but this is an encounter that we can easily deal with. Let's fire a magic missile selection at you, and finish you off, and get Korgan to go over here and deal with the wizard. And if that won't work, we can fire off some spells there and dispatch you. There's only one bandit left. And this bandit foolishly thought, we can take him. No. No, you can't. We got a couple of 100 gold, a tiny amount of experience, and some scrolls that we really don't actually need. Hexat took a tiny bit of damage, but not enough. We'll keep the Cloak of Dragomir on, because knowing my luck, it'll go to Day, and she won't be wearing it, and she'll take lots of damage. So, back to the Bridge District we go. We are on the side that I wanted to be on. Now, we're going to walk all the way through the district, because an event can happen at night that really is just...
You will suffer. Oh, yes.
Hey, you, give me your money, now, or you're going to regret it. Comprehend, yes? There is one of you, Mr. Mugger. There's 6 of us. 3 heavy-hitting warriors, one of which is clad in red dragon scale armour, a wizard, a rogue, and a cleric, and you, with a sword and a shield, think, yeah, I can take him. One mugger against the whole party of adventurers. And we're not going to stand here and let him mug us. I comprehend that you're trying to ply your trade on the wrong person, and you're about to be the one regretting it. Yeah? Well, we'll just see about that, won't we? Oh, we will! Terry? He's all yours. He's going to ignore... Oh, wait! Too late. He had 7 gold and his bravado. And now he has nothing. He is not the only hostile person that we are going to face. There's also a selection of muggers here. We're going to deal with them, while the cat watches on and the cow spectates. I'll let you deal with this, Terry. Each of these muggers, by the way, 1,000 experience. That is impressive. You indeed require assistance. You also required the sense not to attack this party. Lillicor's having a whale of a time right now. An absolute blast. And the combat is over. We're done here. Apart from one thing that I want to do, which is go over here and have a conversation with somebody that appears in the Bridge District only at night. And I believe that's another cat. Yep, lots of cats here. They've seen what we can do. I believe on this corner is... or is he not here? He appears not to be here. Sometimes there is a merchant here that will sell you things, but right now he appears to be absent. Maybe it's because it's very close to morning. You are not the merchant. Nope, you're a beggar. And so, when we come back, folks, we will go to the slums district and see about going into that planar sphere. After all, we have Valigar's body. We should surely be able to get access. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later. We have a very impressive armor class of -6. Can it get better? Oh, it can. But will it get better anytime soon? Probably not. Later.